This is a review for this awesome space heater from Ballu. I think is how you say it, B-A-L-L-U, Ballu. This is the Apollo version, and this is the black fabric version of this space heater. There is a white version and a black version that don't have the fabric on the front of it, more of a modern look. It's more of a straight black and a straight white kind of look and feel to it, so it's maybe not as impressive. This material here kind of gives it a nice aesthetic. It's more modern look, and I really appreciate the way that it looks. It's really awesome. It doesn't take up a ton of space. I've got it up here on a countertop just to kind of show this for the video. The number one thing I like about it as far as a space heater is that it doesn't make any noise. It is not a fan-driven heater. It is not a fan-driven space heater. It is a convection space heater. So think of it like a convection oven. It's putting out heat right now. I've got it on the economy mode right now. It's looking to sync and pair up with the mobile app right now, but don't have that set up. I've just been primarily using the remote control. What's awesome about it, like I said, is that it's putting out heat. And in the economy mode, I can feel the heat just is kind of pouring off of here to try to get it to that 77 degrees in this room. And there's no fan, there's no noise. So I really appreciate that from an enjoyment perspective, is that you don't have like this fan blowing in the background for a space here. All the controls are really easy to use. It's up here on top. And again, by the way, this is pretty safe to touch. Like I'm touching this and it's warm up here. It's putting out the heat up here, but not down here. There's also a handle up here to help you move it around or pick it up and move it out of the way. But all the controls right up on the unit are up here on top. I can see I've got it on economy mode right now. If I hit this little rocket, that's the boost mode, and that puts it up to the highest level, which is 88 degrees. You can also adjust it manually too. I can change the temperature up and down by using these arrows. But the quick preset settings are like the economy mode, which is 77 degrees. All the controls are there, but they're also here on this remote control. I'm not sure why the remote is not black to match, but it doesn't really bother me too much. I can find this remote pretty easily. There is a button up on the top to turn it on and off for power. You can see that the room that it's sensing right now is 73, and it's trying to get to 77, so it's going to keep producing heat until it meets that. There's a light button, which is really just turning that light on and off up on top, so it's not so bright. There's the button for the boost mode. There is a button for comfort, which is the lowest setting, 50 degrees. There is a button for the economy mode. So you're kind of going through the three main settings here. And then there's one more final button that is the timer buttons. You can have it set to turn off between 1 and 24 hours, so 1 hour increments. You can have it turn off automatically and not stay on. So that's kind of nice. Remote takes 2 AAA batteries. It's got a sensor built in here. It gives you some helpful instructions back here in case the remote ever gets out of sync and how to resync it. On the back, it's got some information about the overall dimensions and the weight. It's about 4 kilograms in weight. The max rated power is about 1500 watts. You've got your reset button. You can see the back of the control box. Then if you wanted to mount it to the wall, for example, you can use this back plate. There's also these brackets here. These can be removed. You can take these off if you don't want to have this bracket on here, but the bracket is in place here. If you wanted to mount it directly to a wall, there's 4 holes here. It came with some screws. You just anchor it right to the wall and then slide them over, and it goes into the little slots here, just like you would hang like a picture frame up. If you are going to mount it to the wall, then you're probably going to want to remove these feet, which is really easy to do. To remove the feet, there's just these little thumb screws that you just kind of loosen up here and then remove off the wheels. Easy to take off and put back on, and just kind of store them. There's a nice handle up at the top on the back as well to help move it around, but these wheels are kind of like 360 wheels. You can kind of move it wherever you want. The instruction manual that came with it is very clear and easy to use. It's got some instructions on how to download the Smart Life app, which does connect to Alexa, remove those brackets if you don't want them, and how to attach to the wall. Some safety instructions, a mounting template. There's a child lock function, and then the QR code to get the mobile app for both the App Store and the Google Play Store. And then some instructions on how to connect the Wi-Fi connection to the space heater. There is also tip over protection, so if it does tip over, it will sense that and shut off. Overall, this is just an awesome space heater. Number 1 things I love about it, the remote control is great and easy to use. Number 2, it doesn't make any noise whatsoever. Number 3, it's just a good looking space heater. These are pretty cool.